What's up? What's up? I miss you, motherfuckers. This is your host, Drea Boo, and you are listening to the Healing from Trauma podcast, also known as HFT, also known as Healing from Trauma 2. What it do? Whoop-de-whoop-woo. Alright, we got to get it started. So, I don't know how much time I've missed. I feel like I was doing good. I think the last week of my training, is where I got lost. And then the following, because this is my second week working from home, and I realized I didn't do an episode last week and I didn't do one this week. Now, if you know, you know. If you don't, podcasting is technically not free. I mean, they have free apps, but I've been on this one forever. I don't know how much monies of mine they have gotten from me, but shout out to this app because I don't know, I like it. I like the analytics or whatever. Like, I get to see shit. I don't know. I just like this app. Now, I do have another podcast coming out called Since We're Here. And honestly, that was supposed to replace the Petty on the Rocks podcast. However, after talking to my bro, shout out to Widget on the Beat. If y'all need them beats, if you need an engineer, a producer, a freaking drum major, anything musically inclined, this man can do. So, shout out Widget on the Beat. It is exactly how it sounds. Widget on the Beat. Because he be widgeting them beats. Okay? Look him up on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. You know what I mean? If you want that hot fire. Alright, so what's been up, Drea? What's been going on? What are we doing? We're healing, not just simply dealing. We are healing from trauma, and we are not just dealing with the shit anymore. We gonna get it out, get it over with. Okay, so I'm not on break. However, my job I don't know how to explain it. So I am a pre-authorization person. Really, really nice name for a clicker, a person who clicks on shit and look up shit to click some more shit. I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. I'm in customer service, but my main job is pre-authorizations for a durable medical equipment company. So shout out to them for allowing me to have a job and be able to maintain my, I guess, sanity in the house. Not really. I'm being sarcastic because let me tell you, it's like we have a pool of authorizations that we need to either send to case management or approve or reject. AKA, I think that's still sending it to case management. I don't know. But anyway, so it's like we're in this cesspool of all these authorizations. Well, the last 2 days, which would be today and yesterday, I don't know if I'm fucking up and they just ain't telling me or what, because my phone don't ring. Like, out of my 8-hour shift, I might get 2 phone calls. Maybe 2. Maybe 3 if I'm lucky. And that's crazy because my first day working from home, my phone rung, I would say, at least 10 times. So, within the 8-hour shift, which is still not a lot, but it's a lot compared to what I'm dealing with now, okay? And even like now, I'm looking through authorizations to looking for authorizations to approve, and if it's like only 20 authorizations at a time and there's 50 of us, it's like every man for themselves. So I have to keep refreshing to see if anything else dropped, and sometimes I'd be too slow. I'm not gonna lie, I definitely ran to the dispensary. It's less than a mile away from my crib. It's like literally like once I pull out the little entranceway, it's not even a 2-minute drive. It's like one once you get out I don't even know if it's one, because it's like I'm right off the highway. The dispensary is right off the highway. And I might be telling too much, but either way I go, find me if you can. No, I'm just kidding. Don't find me. Please don't. I'm just kidding. But, yeah, so I don't understand why. I don't know. This job, I appreciate being paid pennies to do almost nothing. However, it's tedious for me to not do nothing because I have ADHD. So if I'm not falling asleep or thinking about going to sleep, it's like What am I doing? So I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, y'all. Anybody else out there have a job where it's kind of tedious, or you're just like doing repetitive shit, and then sometimes there's not enough shit to be repetitive with? That's what's going on with me, because it's like, do these cases. Oh, there's only 5 of them, but there's 20 of y'all. Best man wins. And it's like, okay. So now I just look unproductive. And I mean, yeah, I did admit that I went to the dispensary and I did cook breakfast, but my kitchen is literally 2.5 feet from where my desk is set up, or where my monitor and laptop is set up. And then like I said, the dispensary it's probably a 3-minute walk from my door to their door. And that's 3 minutes on me walking my normal slow pace. And I really don't even have a normal slow pace. I walk fast like a crackhead. And I don't know where that came from, but I do walk fast. And people have told me, like, why are you walking so fast? And I'm thinking, this is normal shit. Like, but I don't know. Whatever. I also still run and skip when I'm doing shit. And it's like, damn, you're about to be 40, bro. Why can't you calm your ass down? You know what? To everybody out there that's on the spectrum, everybody out there that is a little different, a little strange, a little awkward, it's okay, boo. It's okay. Now, I don't know if that just routed y'all brains a little bit, because that was a little loud, and I am using my microphone for the first time connected to my phone versus using my microphone, my soundboard connected to the laptop, or the mini mic connected to my phone like I was doing on my breaks. But I can't find a mini mic. I don't know if my friend took it back because I took it from her little fake lover. That's not her lover anymore, but I don't know, because, I mean, I don't see it no more. But I'm going to hold y'all today. I'm going to just wait for another 2 weeks until I may or may not find it. Then I'll give y'all a report if I remember. But yeah, I might just need to buy my own little microphone. That's what I get. Anywho's. So what are we going to talk about today, y'all? I don't even know. I don't normally have these things planned out, but when I do, you could kind of tell. I feel like well, at least I know, because it's like more organization. Right now it's just a whole bunch of rambling. I think it's because I really missed y'all, and I really just, I need a violin. I don't have any friends. Okay, I'm lying. I got a best friend. I got an ex-best friend. I got a friend that I don't even know when we real friends or when we not real friends. I feel like she my friend, but we done been through some shit that's like, girl, that's not your friend, but I don't know. So you see what I'm working with. Oh yeah, I do have another best friend who's a male, but he's happily married with his children. Not with his children, to his children's mother, and with his children. Not like that's a problem. I'm saying like, he don't really got time to just rip and run and do the rigmaroles we used to do as BFFs, like party till 7 a.m. And we're also getting older, so that shit's kind of dead anyway. But I don't know. Let's see. What have I learned about myself? I really like Don Julio and Neho. Shout out to them. Even more bigger shout outs if they was the sponsor, nigga, because you know, I do drink that shit like every week, a few times a week, if not several. I mean, I don't know. I just found out they had the little shots for like $7. But if you add up all my $7 plus them sporadic $41 to $45 bottles in the middle. Now, I haven't big timed it and did the $75 bottle, because I'm always like, this is just for me, or it's for me and maybe one other person or two might get a shot, maybe. But if you know, you know. Don Julio, the $45 bottle ain't the share. The shots damn sure ain't the share. And you only got the shots, the fifth, and then the next one is like $75. So, and that goes from $7.49 plus tax, depending on what store you go to, is for the shot. And then for the fifth, it's 38 with tax, 41 to 45 actually, depending on where you go. And then the next one is like $75, and I don't know what's after that, but I think somebody told me it was $120. I don't know. So yeah. Let's get into something big, shall we? Whew, sorry. I'm sitting here just not doing shit. And I go on break, like, for 24 minutes? And I'm sitting here on the case not doing a motherfucking thing. Well, I'm doing it. It's just, you know. Anywho's, what have I learned since I haven't been around y'all in the last few weeks? I've learned that much like a lot of people, I don't care for aggression or passive aggression, or I don't know what it's called. But you know, when a person talks to you, it's like they're talking at you or over you. Yeah, I don't like that. And I, quite frankly, I don't know too many people that like that. So here's the thing. I grew up pretty timid. Like, yes, I'm not saying I was just an angel child and I never said nothing, because I actually, contrary to belief, I talk a whole lot. I mean, a lot. I mean, I talk so much. One time, the whole 7th grade class told me to shut up. And I never thought about, like, how they just tried to shit on my parade, because y'all don't even know. I could have been the next motherfucking big motivational speaker, but because y'all motherfuckers told me to shut up in 7th grade, it stunted my growth as a person. No, but really, I just, like, when it comes to people, my whole thing is you give it, you get it, which is respect. So I'm really big on that, because growing up, I didn't feel like you had an option to be respected by adults, because they're adults and we're taught to respect them. And my mom never cussed or fussed at me like sit the fuck down, shut the fuck up, or nothing like that. But I know adults who do talk to children like that, and I just feel that, or I know for sure that definitely can alter a child, or will alter a child's perspective on certain things, from self-respect to just a lot. So there's a lot of things in my life that I allowed to happen to me, or I just didn't say nothing about, which is the same thing, allowed to happen to me, because I didn't want to speak up in fear of causing any confrontation, or I was so scared of what they could say to me that it could be so bad that I don't want to say nothing at all. And it's like, you can't live your life like that. And if you allow people to talk to you crazy, or like your intelligence is not clicking, then you yeah, that's a problem. And it causes bigger problems, because I still remember being a grown ass person. Now, I was in my younger 20s, but I still was grown as fuck. And I remember I was probably like, how old was I? I don't know. I worked at Burger King. Maybe I wasn't grown as fuck. I was a grown teenager. I was like, I started there when I was 17, on and off. So I probably was like 18, maybe. I don't know. But old enough to be able to stand up for myself. And so basically, it came to a point where I guess I didn't go to work, or something happened where I was like, fuck this job, but I wanted my paycheck. And so you had to come pick up your paycheck. And I literally had my mom come with me to pick up my paycheck. And I was like, bro. Or the instance where a fat white woman, she was my manager. I'm not going to say her name, but if you know, you know. She worked at Burger King forever in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. And this fat fucking Negro humping, mulatto kid making bastard woman had the nerve, because first of all, this is what had happened. I don't know if y'all remember, but the modeling scams were really, really big back in the day. And they were so big to the point where it was just so easy to get caught in. And as a young, impressionable person, yeah, it could have happened to anybody. But luckily, we didn't get scammed. So what happened was, so if you know, you know. If you are hired for any type of agency, they are paying you to do a work. They're paying you to be productive. They're not telling you to pay them to make you productive. That's not how that works. Now, I don't know. There might be facilities or places where you can literally pay to, I know there's like this acting, I forgot what it's called, but it's some acting, it's like oh my God, I can't think of it. Oh, I probably shouldn't have smoked. What is it called? It's like an agency almost. So pretty much you pay them monthly, and then they give you gigs, or not even like you're going to get these gigs. I mean, like, they give you leads to gigs. So, yeah, that's bullshit when it comes down to modeling. I'm pretty sure that Fenty didn't say, oh, Rihanna, if you want to be part of our Fendi brand, we need you to invest $400 million. Now, if they said that, I don't know, but I'm pretty highly sure they didn't. I don't know. Hey, if you know, tell me, because I don't know. But what I do know is that this was a scam. So what these people did was they would come out to little towns and shit like that, and then they would rent a conference room at one of these little average ass hotels, like a Quality Inn or something like that, because of course they're not spending real big money. So they'll get one of these little conference room, and they'll have back then it was like ads, because it definitely wasn't like Facebook advertisements or marketing. It was like just advertisement. I don't even know how we found it. Could have been on TV, like a quick commercial. I don't know. So they tell you, hey, we're coming in town. We're looking for models, XYZ, XYZ. Now, I'm not saying I'm Halle Berry, but I know I'm not Scary Berry either. And I'm not trying to say I don't look better than Halle Berry, because maybe somebody do find that somewhere in their universe that I'm that T above that T. But I don't know. I'm not taking no shots or nothing. I'm just saying, if we're looking at society standard of what a black woman would typically, what they would want us to look like, it would be, not too dark, just enough light. More light, okay, and then they would want us to be this and that and this and that. That's why I use Halle Berry, because she was a standard beauty for a long time. But anyway, so I went to this thing or whatever, and I'm not thinking of it. I'm just a kid, like, just happy about the shit. So I get a call back the next day, like, we want you, da da da. But then they start talking all this shit about to get your portrait or your portfolio together, we need hundreds of dollars, basically. And I came from a middle class family. My mama had 3 children, or has 3 children, and she was single for the longest. And at this time, actually, she was with my stepdad. Okay, so they probably could have paid for it, but I don't know if like I know most black people ain't taking that gamble. And no matter how much they love you or tell you you're cute or beautiful all the time, I don't know. I'm gonna just say the blacks in survival mode, or the blacks in middle class mode. I don't know, because then you do got the ones that actually put their all into their children. Okay, that's a whole nother topic to talk about anyway, but it was a scam for sure. And they basically so imagine you have 150 desperate people. They come and they get into this camera that probably wasn't even recording, and they say whatever the hell you tell them to say, which is like, it was like an introduction. So once you give this introduction, they tell you like, okay, no guarantees, but if you do get a call, that means you advance to the next level. The next level, you're going to be a paid model. So, of course, my black ass like, hell yeah. So, of course, I'm nervous. I'm not thinking, and I'm like, they're not going to call me. Of course, I fucked up, because I shouldn't have been doubting myself. Anyway, I should have said, damn right they're going to call me. I was the baddest black bitch there. But anyway, that's not the point. This is how we need to start believing and hoping and praying and wishing and talking to ourselves, period. Like, you can't beat yourself down. No matter how mean those freaking 8th, 9th, 10th graders were to you, fuck them people. You are beautiful. You're gorgeous, girl. Thank you, girl. I know. Anywho, so, so they pretty much paid on niggas' downfall, or I'm gonna say everybody alike, because it wasn't just black people there. So they tell 150 people, you're selected. Now, all you have to do is give us $300, and then we're gonna give you a photo shoot. And once we're done with that photo shoot, guess what? We're gonna submit your photos to all these agencies and all this bullshit. So I'm sitting there like, okay. So, of course, at first, I'm not going to lie, I was upset with my mama. I'm not going to lie. I was like, damn, Mom, you never want me to have anything. Of course, not saying that out loud, because she would have whipped my ass. But in my mind, I definitely was like, Mom, you are bugging. This is our chance out. This is our chance off of Zucker Street, Mama. Let's get out of here. Oh, no, we wasn't on Zucker Street. I'm lying, because I was talking about fucking Carlisle. My bad. Sorry. Mixing streets. We were on Pine Street. Yeah, trying to get us off Pine Street, Mama. Wait, matter of fact, it wasn't even Pine Street. It was whatever. It was one of them raggedy ass streets in Carlisle. So, boom. We're sitting there, and, my mom was like, nah, we can't do that. That's a lot of money just to be given into a dream. And I'm like, damn, So, I end up telling my manager, because I thought I was going to go to the second round, because they told me I did. So I tell the fat fucking Caucasianist, short bob wearing ass, fucking sloppy, Krabby Patty built bitch. I told her, I can't come into work because I got this modeling gig thing to go to, and yeah. So do you know this? And I do know it was some type of trauma, because I never forgot it to this very 2024 day. Okay. So I fucking, she says when I get there, like I come to work, I don't know if it's after my mom said hell no or the next day, but I get to work. She talking about something. She said, now she should be a model, but she was talking about another employee. She was like, now Brenda or Brittany, Now that's who should be a model. Now she should be a model. Now how is one ugly fat white fucking cum bucket bitch going to tell me or even insinuate that another person should have did it, or now that's who I would believe if they were going? Are you serious? But you know what? Everything happens for a reason. Now I'm not saying that, her family trauma is based off of my trauma because she spoke fucked upness into a person who didn't do shit to her, didn't ask for her motherfucking opinion. Bitch, I don't give a fuck if you thought I looked like the bottom of your shoe. Who the fuck are you to tell me I shouldn't go for my dreams? You not my mama. You wasn't paying for it. So, longer story short, yeah. But I don't even have to tell her business because all I know is she got bigger fish to fry when it comes down to her family members. So, shout out to the fat lady. We're going to call her Krabby Patty. That was hold up, gotta go. Okay, I'm back. I don't know what the hell's going on. I just tried to take the call, but for some odd, strange, ridiculous ass reason, it just refused my call. Like I tried to answer and it was like, nah. So I have to let them know, like, hey, I'm just gonna restart this whole thing because at this point, all of this shit is working raggedy. Like, I don't want to blame my Wi-Fi for it, for sure, because I don't understand why it's doing the things that I do, because this shit's acting real fugazi. All right, let's restart. And by the time I restart, I ain't gonna hold y'all. It'll be time for me to go on my almost hour break, so whoop whoop. Anywho, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, fat, stinking Krabby Patty. Yeah, that shit can stay with a person for a long time, and it could clearly be on the back of their mind at some or any given time when it comes to trying to go for something. You remember your fat, stinking ass fucking, I've worked here for 80 million years, general manager telling you that you can't do something, or she don't see why you would have tried to do something because, hey, she clearly knows what's best for the world and herself because she's fucking in her 40s working at motherfucking Burger King flipping burgers whenever she's fucking needed and watching other adolescents. But anyway, because, yeah, that's who I should have took my motherfucking modeling career advice from, a bitch that work at motherfucking Burger King. Anyway, so you have to feel the same way about any and everybody else, because another thing I realize about people, you ever notice when you are telling them something celebratory, it's like, okay, well, that's what's up. That's cool. Now, you tell a bitch you about to give her money from this said thing, then it's, oh, yeah, I always knew you could do it, girl. I told you. I'm the one who told you. So, stay away from motherfuckers like that. And don't listen to motherfucking fat motherfucking Squidward when he ate too many Krabby Patties, face ass white or black or any other color ass person tell you what you're capable of, especially when they're fucking managers at Burger King, okay? And really, I got sidetracked from what my point was. Well, that was a great point, but the next point I was saying about being timid, and just getting out of that I'm too small or I can't speak because I've always been told not to speak, or I don't think I should speak, or who's going to listen to me when I do speak. Just speak, because if you don't speak up for yourself, there's not a guarantee that anybody else will, So you got to be your biggest advocate. And I didn't learn that till I got in my 30s, which is real fucked up if you ask me, because I just don't understand. I just don't understand how life be life in that way, and how the smallest motherfuckers can have the biggest impact on your life. Like this, I'm talking about a bitch from 2000 and what? You know what I mean? I don't even remember. I know I was still in high school, so at the end of the day, that could have played a significant part in my whole, I don't know, I don't want to say thought process, but in general, you know what I mean? Because Just imagine if I just keep running into people like her, or kept running into people like her, or believe people like her, because, hey, this is my general manager. She got to be right on about what she's talking about. And if her opinion, if she feels that way, who else feels that way? But at the end of the day, it comes down, who the fuck cares who else feels that way? Because at the end of the day, like, yeah, no. Now I can't get back into my fucking thing. This is crazy. I'm sitting here trying to get back. Bruh. Oh my gosh. Do you want to try using the most recent configuration? No. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know what the fuck is going on with and I'm supposed to be going on break, bro. Like, what the fuck? And this is the fucked up part, because now I'm I gotta call these people. Okay, well, listen, y'all. I'm gonna wrap this shit up. Basically, even if you've never had a voice, it's never too late to get one. And never feel that someone's opinions or thoughts are more important than yours, especially when it comes to how you feel about yourself. Because at the end of the day, you know what I mean? You're going to have people that talk down to you because they are down. You're going to have people that talk down to you because that's all they know. They're going to have people that talk down to you because, I don't fucking know, they see your greatness and they're still going to talk down to you because they don't want you to ever find out about it. Because if you find out about it, they feel for some odd reason it's going to affect them when, if anything, it wouldn't. So unless, of course, you know, y'all made up and they were friends or whatever. But anyway. But yeah, don't dim your light for anybody, baby. Anybody. And I don't care if it is a fucking stinking ass manager at Burger King, McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, motherfucking Waffle House. I don't give a damn. Just because you work at Waffle House today don't mean you have to work there tomorrow or the next year or the following year. And if you want to be one of them people that work at establishments for a whole lifetime, kudos to you. But don't talk down to the next person who wants to do something a little different, who wants to elevate in whatever they're doing. All right, y'all. I got to get the fuck up out of here because these people won't wonder where the fuck I'm at and why. I just turned my computer off, but I mean, shut it down. But I'm still in the fucking, I'm so lost right now. I'm on my internet. I don't know. But yeah. All right, y'all. Y'all be easy. Have a great and wonderful hump day. I'm going to try to holler at y'all again by the end of this week. And y'all stay easy. Make sure you follow the Healing from Trauma podcast, okay? On social media, it's either Healing from Trauma, all together, Healing from Trauma podcast, Healing from HFT. Like, I would go through the whole thing. Matter of fact, I'm going to go through the whole thing real quick because fuck it. Yeah. Okay, so, you know, I don't want to fuck up the recording. Okay, so next time I get on here, I'm going to give y'all the link. But for sure, if you go to Healing from Trauma pod or Healing from Trauma podcast or HFT podcast, I think it's HFT on Facebook. If there's anything you want to talk about, you know, and you want to talk about your trauma, you want to come on here, you can. And yeah, y'all have a great, blessed, prosperous, productive week. Well, the rest of the week, you know, and a bomb-ass weekend.